Hi, this is going to be a reading for the single Libras for August 2024, a love reading. So over here we have who is coming in for you in the month of August, like a potential love interest. And this is how they view you. Over here is what they want with you, or their intentions towards you. And over here we have the potential outcome. By the way, if you are interested in a personal reading, I have that information in the description box of this video. Okay, so I was hoping that this was going to be a new connection, a new love interest, but I'm not seeing that in the cards. It's still possible, but I'm getting more of an air of like reconciliation, somebody that you know and may have had a relationship with or tried to date and it didn't work out, and now this person is like coming back in or trying to get the courage to come back in. So okay, so for who this person might be, like how you might know who this is, we have the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Four of Cups. So it could possibly be somebody that's younger than you, or just somebody who is really good at communication, and somebody who's intelligent. Yeah, somebody who's like very energetic, likes to talk a lot, likes to communicate. Also somebody who is very sensitive, like they're in tune with their spirituality. They have a strong intuition. I'm not sure if you would know that about them though. Like, I don't know if that's something maybe that they keep to themselves. But if you have previously had a connection with this person, like a romantic connection, with the Four of Cups, I feel like they previously were apathetic towards the connection. Like maybe you felt they were emotionally disconnected. Maybe you felt like they were not seeing your value or taking you for granted, because that's the energy of the Four of Cups. Is like this person has 3 cups in front of them and they're being offered a 4th cup and they're just completely disinterested. So yeah, I really do get the sense that this is somebody that you've already had a connection with that didn't work out for whatever reason. I'm sure it's different for everybody, but I'm getting the sense that this person is somebody who was taking you for granted or taking the relationship for granted, not showing a lot of appreciation, not being aware of how special your connection may have been, or that kind of thing. So, and then for how they view you, okay, wow. So we have the 6 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. So this person views you in an extremely positive light. Like I don't know why they were apparently, if I'm interpreting this correctly, I don't know why they were viewing you in this 4 of Cups energy before. Like, not viewing you in like, I don't know why they were possibly taking you for granted before, because the way that they view you now in the month of August is like they see your worth, they see your value. So they see you as very giving, very generous, somebody who has a lot to offer. Whether it's because like you worked really hard for the things that you have, or you have like a lot of love and compassion for others, and you give that freely. Like, you're not stingy, you don't keep things to yourself, you don't hoard, you don't have like a scarcity mindset. They see you as this kind of person who is very generous, likes to share what they have, and is very giving. And they also see you as somebody who has a lot of like ambition, somebody who's good at making decisions, somebody who knows what they want in life and works for it. Like you're working to achieve your goals. And then with the Nine of Cups, I feel like they see you as having everything. Like they see you as like their wish come true. Like if they could be with you once again, if this is somebody that you've already been with, and they see you guys as like having like emotional stability, like together, like being well connected emotionally, and like they could be content with you, like their wishes could come true with you because you have so much to offer. You're like well off, or you're comfortable financially, you're like an ambitious hardworking person, and you give, like you're willing to give, you don't hoard what you have. So I feel like they see you as like this Nine of Cups person that they could be very, very happy with, that they could have a lot with. I'm hoping that this person doesn't just want you for the love and material things that you have, though. I'm trying to gather. I don't know if the cards are really making that clear. With the High Priestess on their side, I do feel like they're a good person. They have morals and ethics. Maybe they weren't previously ready for this connection, and that's why they were coming up, like that's why they had this apathetic attitude. Maybe they just weren't ready for it. Maybe they weren't expecting to meet somebody like you who has all of this going on for themselves, and they didn't realize it, or they weren't ready until the connection had already passed. Okay, so for the actions this person wants to take, we have the Judgment card, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So the Judgment card is part of the reason why I feel like this is somebody that you already know, that you already had a connection with, that wants to come back around, because they see your value, and they see the good that you, or they see that they're now aware that they could be happy with you, versus in the past they might not have, like I said, they might not have been ready for this connection. They might not have been expecting it to come into their life, and so they weren't in the right mindset. But yeah, with this Judgment card, I feel like this is like a reconciliation type of energy, like somebody coming back from the past, that wants a second chance with you. With the Knight of Pentacles, they definitely want to come forward, and they want to work on this connection. Like they want to offer you something in return, right? They don't just necessarily want to take. But the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So I feel like this person is I feel like they're nervous about coming forward. I feel like they worry with this Nine of Swords. I feel like they worry about being rejected by you because of how things didn't work out in the past, or because of how they showed up in this connection, or how they showed up for this connection in the past. So they're definitely feeling pretty anxious. Yeah, they just have a lot of worry and anxiety about coming forward. So I feel like they're going to come forward, but they're going to do so very slowly, because they're nervous. Because yeah, I really feel like this is somebody that's coming around again. And with the potential outcome, we have the Hermit card, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck for the overall energy of the outcome, we have the Page of Swords. So I'm getting a lot of communication. So This person, eventually, they're going to take their time. They're going to take their time because they're trying to overcome this anxiety and this worry and this fear that they have that you're going to, like, not be receptive to them and that you'll reject them. So they're going to come in slowly, but there is going to be a lot of communication from them, between the two of you. That's what I'm getting with these cards. Ooh, and at the bottom, the second card at the bottom was the Lovers. So this does have potential. However, I feel like it's totally up to you what you want to do, whether you are receptive to this person. I don't really feel strongly in either direction about whether this is going to, like, whether you're going to give them a chance or not. I feel like, honestly, like, there's not, it could go either way. I think, like, some people might choose to give this person another chance depending on what the reality of your connection was in the past, and some people might not. I'm not really getting a super strong direction, and, like, does that make sense? Because with the Hermit card as the main card in the outcome, I feel like there's a lot of communication between you two eventually. Like, you guys are going to talk things out. They're going to be very clear about what they want from you and how they feel about you. But with all of that communication, with this Hermit card, I feel like you guys will need time to reflect on, like, all of the things that you guys are talking about, all of the communication. Like, once they make their feelings known and stuff, like, you're gonna need to think about it, and, like, whatever you tell them, they're gonna need to think about, like, what you guys are gonna need to reflect on everything that is said when you guys communicate. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like this is not something that you're going to be able to make a decision on right away. Like, you'll need to take some time alone to reflect on, once you hear how they feel and what they think, or vice versa. You'll just need time to make a decision. You're gonna need to weigh your options. You're gonna need to think about, like, is this right for you and them? Like, is this in your best interest? So I'm getting a lot of communication, and you are gonna have clarity. You are going to, like, after you reflect and stuff, like, I do see you having clarity. This is because you guys will have open, clear, honest communication, and I do see you guys reaching that point of being able to make a decision, but it will take time. It is not going to be something right away. You both will need to reflect on what you want moving forward, and if this is worth giving another chance. But with this Three of Wands, if you guys did decide, for those of you watching who this is, like, nothing major happened in the past, and this is somebody that you're okay with giving a second chance, I do see with this Three of Wands that it could lead to something happy and, like, a good partnership, like a good union, like happiness, because after the Three of Wands is the Four of Wands, which is like the honeymoon card. So there's a possibility that this could lead to that Four of Wands. And then again, at the second card from the bottom of the deck was the Lovers. So it's like this is a potential, but it really depends on what your situation is and what you both decide. Like, this is a possibility, but again, it totally depends on what you decide and what they decide. And I feel like I really feel like this decision is mainly on you. Like, I feel like this person wants it, but I feel like the decision is yours on how you want to move forward, and you can move in any direction you want, Okay, so let's see what Oracle messages. Just checking the time. Okay. Let's see what Oracle messages we have for you. This is the Romance Angels Oracle deck. Okay. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. I absolutely love when the oracle messages strongly align with what came out in the tarot. It makes me so happy. And then we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I don't know if I want to take this card because it didn't really fall out, but it does say calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. But I don't really want to take that because it didn't really fall out. But it was still a positive card. So yeah, heart-to-heart conversations and getting to know each other. So like I said, I do see a lot of communication, like, and being very like them bearing their feelings to you, them telling you what they want with you. No more confusion, no more being vague. Like, they are going to communicate with you and you're going to communicate with them, and you have a lot of thinking to do. So yeah, heart-to-heart conversations, definitely see that in the outcome of this, the possible outcome of this connection. And then getting to know each other. I do feel like if you decide to give them another chance, you guys will just basically, like, the best thing to do is to just, like, get reacquainted with one another. Like, to start fresh, let the past stay in the past, and give this person, like, give this connection, like, a new, fresh opportunity. Does that make sense? Okay, so I also want to pull some other oracles. This is the messages of love. Let's see if there's any messages about this connection, about this potential person. Okay. A leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. So if some of those of you watching, if this, like I said, if this wasn't a too, like, if nothing major happened between you two in the past, you know, like cheating or whatever, like, you know, definitely question going back to somebody who cheated on you. But if this just, like, didn't really work out because this person just wasn't expecting this connection and wasn't in a place to, like, really be present, then maybe this is something, and they're coming forward with a lot of effort like we see here, and direct open communication, then maybe this is worth taking a leap of faith. Maybe this is worth giving another chance. So again, it could be different for all of you. And then one more deck, the Love Oracle. Let's see if there's any messages for you here. What messages are there for the single Libras in regards to their love life in the month of August? Okay, so we have fear, afraid, uneasy, suspicion, scared. And I feel like this is actually this person's energy. They're, like we saw here, they are afraid. They worry that you're going to reject them. They worry that they, like, yeah, that you're not going to want to give them a second chance, that you're not going to want to entertain them, that you're not going to want to hear out what they have to tell you. But this could also possibly be a little bit of your energy, because, I mean, this spread is all about your person, but you may be afraid to let this person in again. So there could be a little bit of mutual fear going on. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, we have new love, honeymoon phase, childlike, moving on, new beginning. And again, I don't really get that this is a new love, but it may be like, if you guys decide to reconnect, you have to approach this with like a blank slate. Yeah, so that's what we have for the Libra singles for the month of August. I hope this resonated with somebody, even though it's not new love technically that I'm seeing. I feel like this is still a good spread. And yeah, I hope you took something positive out of it. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.